Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Wednesday, April 18, 2018. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, starting the day here, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading higher by about 9.25 points. Right now, they're sitting at 27.16 per contract. So all in all, futures higher again. This has been a straight-up week. The last starting on Monday, we've rallied. Yesterday, we rallied again, and today we are seeing the market start out strong. So we'll see how it plays out. Now, today is the Wednesday before options expiration Friday. We call that Whipsaw Wednesday. Very, very often, it'll be a volatile trading session. No guarantees. We'll see how it plays out. Overall, though, markets, we have lots of stocks in the news, and that's what we're going to focus on today. Let's get started here. First, I'm going to start off with Big Blue, IBM. They reported earnings last night after the closing bell. Stock closed at $160.91. It is now trading at $152.15. I honestly don't see any support till we get down to around the 145 level. So, again, if you own this, be very, very careful. It still has some downside potential in the cards. We'll be looking at this one once the opening bell rings. I don't see any levels right off the bat that would interest me. But again, if it got down to 145, you do have a daily chart double bottom there. That could be a decent play. We'll keep it on the radar. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. But IBM starting the day off on the downside in a big way, and we'll see where we go once this opening bell rings. Now, on the bright side, you have Morgan Stanley out today. They reported earnings. Stock closed at $53.25, now trading at $54. It briefly got up to almost the 55 level, has come back down to 54, so we'll see how that plays out. When I look at the Morgan chart, though, I really don't like it. I think it's not a strong chart. We've been trending sideways in a bearish manner, so I still think this stock has potential downside. Intraday, though, today we probably have good support around 51 or 50.85. That's the daily chart, 200 moving average. There will still be some support there. We crack through that. Be careful. This stock can go a lot further to the downside. Right now, though, it is positive by 75 cents, and we'll respect what we're seeing on the charts. Next one I want to take a look at is going to be CSX. This is a major rail stock. Stock right now is trading higher, closed at $56.57. It is now trading at $59.31. So good little pop for CSX. Trend is up in it. We'll respect it. It is a little bit overbought now on the daily chart as it goes into a big resistance level here. So again, you're going up right into that big sell-off bar going back to the 16th of January. So just be aware of that. But nonetheless, stock is trading higher ahead of the opening bell, but big resistance coming up all the way up to $60 in that name. Let's take a look at ASML. This is a semi-play. Stock right now is trading at $207.40. Closed at $212.70. This is on the back of earnings. The only level that interests me here is going to be down probably around the 192 area. So again, I'm not looking to do anything with this name at the moment. We'll keep it on the radar. We'll see how it plays out. Prior to that, you may find some support at 203.50, but that might be short-lived. So a couple of support levels there. Keep ASML on the radar today. United Airlines out with earnings this morning. Looks like the stock is popping right now, trading at $69.67. That's a good little move for United. Again, we'll watch this one once the opening bell rings. We'll see where we go, but right now the stock is much higher. Big resistance today, around $75. I don't think we'll see it get up there, but if it does, that would be very good resistance in play. In sympathy, you want to take a look at Delta Airlines today. That's catching a little bit of a bid. Southwest is also catching a bid. American Airlines up a little bit as well. JetBlue, JBLU, also trading up in sympathy to that name as well. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look at Lam Research. LRCX is the ticker symbol here. This is a semiconductor equipment play. Right now, the stock's trading at 202.50, closed at 212.33. So this is a real haircut. Stock was much lower last night after the closing bell, but it has come back a little bit. Those lows could get retested, so we'll see how it plays out. Right now, it's in the middle of no man's land, So we got to sit tight with this one, at least for the moment, and then we'll look at it once the opening bell rings. But pretty good haircut for Lam Research. In sympathy, you want to watch Applied Materials, AMAT. This right now is also trading a little bit lower at 56.35, closed at 57.86. So Applied Materials will also be in play today. A level I like for Applied Materials is going to be down around the 51.70, 51.60 area. So keep that on the radar today. I don't know if we'll see it trade down that low, but you never know. If these things start to sell, they can get down there rather quickly. Let's take a look at eBay. That was upgraded today. Stock right now, oops, I didn't type that in wrong. eBay right now trading at 42.75, closed at 40.61, so good little pop there. Good resistance around 43.60 to 43.75. So again, don't expect more upside than that. That should be it. VMware in the news today. It looks like Carl Icahn has taken a stake in the company. Stock right now trading at 136.10. This has been moving up the last couple of days, probably in anticipation of this news. But again, a nice little pop there. I don't think there's a whole lot of upside from here. I think a lot of the news is already baked in, so we'll see how that plays out. We'll look for levels once the opening bell rings. First Solar, FSLR, today trading up at $75. I believe this was upgraded as well. Stock closed at $72.68. This is another overbought equity if you ask me, so be a little bit careful here, but nice little pop ahead of the opening bell. If you own it, trail the stop loss immediately. If you do not own it, I would leave it here and leave it alone. So again, we'll look at that one once the opening bell rings. We'll see if there's any opportunity out here. Once again, we have the futures up 9 points, so these markets are holding up so far this morning. But again, today is Whipsaw Wednesday. Let's shift gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold futures trading up $6.80. That's a decent move for gold this morning. That comes on the back of a weaker dollar again. So gold upticking a little bit more right now. The GLD trading at 128.30. If you're looking over at crude oil is having a big day. Up $1.25 to 67.76 a barrel. So USO, which is a good ETF to track crude oil, you'll see that's soaring and roaring right now, trading at 13.68. Spot crude right now trading at $67.79 a barrel. So oil's up, gold is up. Dollar is down, markets are up ahead of the opening bell, and we'll see how it all plays out today. If you haven't done so yet, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We've had another solid day yesterday, great 2018, and we're going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. So again, if you haven't done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You can trade right alongside of us. Have a great session, everybody, and we will see you all on the charts.